Hello and welcome to City Skylines. This is a special Friday episode because we can't go without City Skylines. This is going to be a challenge episode. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be the single road episode. So I'm only allowed to put in one road. It's going to be the single square episode. So I can only use this square. And also, it's going to be a no cars episode. So I'm going to ban cars from the entire road. And we're going to see just how far we can get. So let's make a start. I'll bang in the road. Because we've got unlimited money, we can bang the road in and go from there. So there we have our single road. Our road is in. So now we need to put some water in. And then we can go from there. Hopefully, we're not going to be too overpowered with traffic. Shouldn't be, because as I said, I'm going to ban all the cars. Let's deal with the water, and then we'll go from there. Our water is in. The entire area is covered, so I won't have to worry about water as we go through. Oh, I just spotted that because of this wibbly wobbly stuff. Well, it's not. I thought there was a bridge there. I thought it had like made a bridge, but it's not. It's just adjusted the land, and because the trees are there, it looked like a bridge. Okay, so obviously the only problem with this layout is obviously when you've got, say, buses or bin trucks, they have to come all the way down here to turn round and then go all the way back to wherever the dump site is. So we're going to have to stick a few of those in order for it to hopefully work. We'll see how that goes. Let's go through and ban the cars. All we need to do is select this. And just ban the cars from this road. Hold shift, we get the whole road. Ah, there you go. Now it's doing the whole. Okay. Shift. That should do the whole road because it's one single road. One. And that should do it, hopefully. Hey. Right, so we're going to need power plants here because we want the trucks for the power plants to be able to get in, drop off their stuff, and go. Basically, we don't want to mess around with power plants running out of fuel. Then we want sewage. No, darn it. Build on water. Not, it's not a boat. There and there. Okay, so that's our main amenities are in place. This is our water system, this is our electric, and now all we have to do is decide what goes where. It is a single road system, so fortunately we can't. No, I was going to say I'll put some footpaths across, but we can't do that either. Okay, so let's zone up some areas. We're not going to go nuts with the zoning. We are going to do it this way. That. So, housing as far away from that as possible. Oh yeah, go on. Small houses along the edge there. And we're going to put some shops in the middle here. In the hope that we can just put a row of shops up here and have done with it. Obviously, as time goes by, we will get police, ambulance, and all that good fun stuff. Let's kick it into high gear and get it up and running. So, well, they're trying to suck that dry, look. That's the only water for ever, I think. Oh no, there's another one there. But obviously we can't buy any more squares, so that's out of the question. Right, how are we doing? Good. Okay. Also, of course, because of the one road system, all the traffic for this part of the industrial area has to go through residential areas. But because these guys are not allowed to use their cars, we should be okay for traffic. And we're a little hamlet, which means we get medical clinics and elementary schools and a landfill site. So put those in ASAP. So we put in our school, put it there, right in the middle of the residential area. Put in a medical clinic there and a clinic over here. And then we'll stuff in a landfill. Right, where to put this puppy, that thing. We want it nowhere near the housing. Oh, that's not a good idea. Pause that. Let's get shot of that. Because we don't want it contaminating the water. So let's try that again. Further up. I think. Further up than that. No. Okay. Okay, so these guys have got a long old route. Yeah? They're going to come out of here, and obviously they've got a speed long. They've got to go wee all the way down until they get somewhere to actually pick up some rubbish. It's annoying, but has to be done on a single road network. And the bin trucks are on their way, mate. Nearly full up. Let's pop in some more. keep an eye on the schools, make sure that the capacity isn't overrun. And we're a worthy village, which means we get our fire and police and some unique buildings. Let's bang in the fire and the police because people do love a bit of fire and police. I'm going to put them over here where there isn't anything. It does kind of mess things up with the one-way single road network. But oh, it's part of the challenge. And we're a tiny town. Oh my gosh, we're just going up in leaps and bounds. So we've got parks and plazas now, which is good. Fishing industry, which is not going to be a lot of use here in the desert, but we can put in the paths now and the parks because people do love a park. Parky park. So let's chuck in a few parks. Not that one. That one's way too massive. There we go. Chuck one of those in. And garden. Oh, that space. Over there. And a big park. Over the back here near the police and fire. And another park. Oh, no, not that one. That's way too big. How about a bit of that? No, look. All except for this area here are happy. But we do not want to delete any houses as yet. So these guys over here also need a park. Be happy. And a bouncy castle because, you know, who doesn't want to come out of work and go into the bouncy castle? And speed things along again. What are we up to? 1500, so we're not doing too shabby. Shop area is good. Obviously the deliveries are a bit of a pain because of the single road, but it all seems to be working so far. And we can also put in our paths, so let's do that. Okay, while I was putting in those paths, you may have noticed a couple of things. The rubbish problem over here just cleared up, but there's a... Oh, no, the crime problem cleared up as well, so that's good. But up here, where we've got our hilly-billy bit, Houses are going to be very small, so they're not going to hold a lot of people. I think I need to put low density stuff up there, but this is section. Maybe. We'll see. Let's put in the rest of the paths. And there we have it. Our paths are in. Marvellous, marvellous. Okay, so you're wondering what that thing does. That actually turns on the locking and stuff. We have a major fire in the industrial complex. This is due to a... Oh, we are a boomtown. Boomtown, we have buses and post services and such. Okay, so this fire problem, we may have to stick in a firehouse down this end as well. There we go. Okay. So that hopefully will help with this fire issue, because look, there's all the fire trucks there. They're all heading back, because obviously they've got to come all the way down here to turn around. This is a bit of a problem, but hopefully we'll solve it. Oh dear, the rubbish problem is building up. Okay, let's have a look at our dump site. What's that doing? It's only 13% full. Okay, so we might need another one. But obviously, you can't put it anywhere near these. I mean, look at these fire trucks. They're having to take the longest route ever to get to where they're going, which is here. Sure, the ones that were there have gone all the way up here to turn around. So yeah, the single road system is not really effective for emergency vehicles. And I know you would say, yeah, put a crossroad in there, but then it's not a single road. This is classed as single road because it started here and it just goes straight. The rubbish problem is becoming an issue. Okay, apparently we need more industry, so let's pop in more industry. Go, more industry requested. And we can come in there. Yeah, lovely, lovely. We also need some more shops. Let's put some of those in. Bang it all the way up there. Put the... Actually surprised we're not losing more money, to be honest. We're losing population at the moment. Rubbish problem is getting stupidly out of hand. I think what we might need to do, a rubbish depot down this end. If we can get to 8,500, then we can put in incineration plants all over the place, and then basically the bin trucks will just... You'll get stuck all the way up there somewhere. Traffic up here? See? Should have vehicles coming up here all the way to the top to turn around, look, like that, yeah? No, they're on their way back. There's going to be shortly, though, because now there are shops up here. Okay, the rubbish is causing issues of people moving out. Oh, buses. Yes, we just got buses, didn't we? Yes, buses. The buses are another thing that obviously you need to put it in at one end. Because obviously... Beep. Because obviously it's got to go all the way down and then come all the way back up again. So let's bang in a bus route. The bus route is in. As you can see, it is massive. It goes from one end of the town to the other. It goes all the way down, then all the way back up, stopping at the stops. The system wanted to put 135 buses on it, which is not surprising because there's 223 stops. I did take quite a few of those off. We're only small at the moment. And the buses are going to waste a lot of time going all the way to the top and coming all the way back again. So I've taken it down to 11 for now. See how that goes. And away we go. Off they go. There they go. There's a bit of a crime problem up here already. I mean, the bus station's only just been put in. Let's the cop shop up this end. Put it up on a hill. It's also a bit of a rubbish problem. There we go. Okay, so the buses are off and running. It'll be a while before they get down here. Oh, crikey, look at this rubbish problem. This is the big issue with a single road network. Is the service vehicles are having trouble getting around. Because of going all the way to one end and coming all the way back again. But our residential area is full up. We do need more residentials. So let's pop some of that in. Of course, the crematorium is going to have the same issue as all the other service vehicles. Its vehicles will come out, pick a direction, and it will have to go all the way to the end of the city to turn around and come back. So the biggest issue we're facing is rubbish collection. Everything else seems to be running well and fires. Because, oh no, I think that just got put out. Either that or it burnt out. One out of two. Okay, so the problem we're having with the rubbish is obviously the bin trucks will come out of here. To a left. Come around here, they'd go along here. And by this point, they're probably full up. Then they just go all the way down the end of the city, turn around and come back again. And by the time they come back to here, these guys need their rubbish collecting again. So we need another rubbish collection down this end. But it's the water is the problem. Contaminated water is not good for our residents. This is where it starts getting tricky. Because, I mean, we can just check another one here, but it's the same problem. Oh, we're having power issues. Oh, yes, we are. Okay. Path, it won't go on there. We don't want it up there, do we? No, we want it down here. No, lovely. How's the water doing? Sewage treatment, not so good. For input, it's fine. No, have another sewage input. Output. Had two of those. Unless it burned down. I didn't notice. Yeah, so the rubbish is a thing. I'm very tempted to copy Biffa and cheat, buy this square, extend this road, and just stick a rubbish dump on it. But then it's the same problem. It has to go all the way up there to turn round and come back. Yeah, the rubbish is a serious issue. Hey, but still growing. 4,000 people. Oh, we're having water issues? Why are we having water issues? It's sucking that dry. Availability is jumping up and down because of this water thing here. So I think what we need to do is do a bit of land thingamajiggiting. Seems to be doing better. Kind of flooding over this way a little bit, but we're not worried about that. As long as the water stays on. Up this end, it's really not. Water is one thing people will move out because of. Okay, there. That side. The one. And now it's sucking it completely dry. Let's see if we can get that to fill up. Dig a mahoosive hole. Up. Here it goes. Let it fill up again. Or not. Still draining the water, just not as we would like it. Bits and bobs. Bobs. Oh, cool. I don't think that's going to help. Okay, so still having a little bit of a water issue over here. We may have to buy some squares to get over here to get some water. But only water. I tell you what, I'll save this for now. And as this one's for you, Bobby, if you let me know if you want me to expand or buy these squares so I can get at that water, you let me know, and that's what I'll do. So with a population of just over 4,000 and still growing a little bit, major rubbish problem and a bit of a water problem, we're going to bring this episode to a close. I'd like to thank you for watching. And if you're not Bobby, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and maybe join me on one of my other platforms that are listed at the bottom of the screen. I'll see you next time.